Man, what is good, everyone? Listen to this, okay? And before I even go too deep into this video, I have a quick announcement. I was kind of wondering, I was like, man, how am I gonna flex on you guys even more, okay? I have all the iPhones, I have all the game consoles, I have everything. What can I do to make myself look even cooler in front of you guys? And I figured in order to do that, we have to step out of the technology realm and go back to our roots. So I went and actually bought a plant. Her name is Beatrice, and we're gonna keep her on this channel, okay? She's the new addition. If you guys start making fun of her, I swear to God it is on site. But I think it's a really cool little thing. Some specs about it, I mean, we got some water on the bottom, we have a little vase, and not too much going around with it. Pretty minimalistic in my opinion. So we're gonna put her in the background for most of these videos, and hopefully she stays alive. I'm gonna try to water her all the time, but man, that's a quick announcement. But some really quick news about the Galaxy S10, and you know what? I hate doing these all the time because it just seems like I'm always hating on these phones, and I'm really not. I love the Galaxy S10. I think it's a really good thing. Obviously, this is not the Galaxy S10, this is the Galaxy S8, but there were already some issues that Samsung presented, and it's so awkward, and it's all from the mouth of Samsung. So on their website, first of all, with the Galaxy S10e, they pretty much stated that the Galaxy S10e had a 1440p screen, but that is actually wrong. It only has a 1080p screen, which in my opinion, 1440p and 1080p are still like pretty decent. Beatrice agrees. I don't really think it's like that big of a difference right there. And in my opinion, I think 1080p is pretty much decent as it is. I mean, of course, I would rather have 1440p. This is 1440p, but still, like, what are you gonna do? Samsung kind of, I guess they misrepresented the S10e. I don't think they did it on purpose, but they fixed it now, so that was good news. And there was this other thing that actually was related to the Galaxy S10, the regular variant, and it actually had to do with the RAM. So if you even remember some of the videos I did prior of the Galaxy S10 versus the Galaxy S8, for example, what we knew at that point, apparently there were different variants of the Galaxy S10. So the base model had 6 gigs of RAM, or the domestic model, and then the international unlocked version had 8 gigs of RAM. And I guess people at that keynote, I don't know if they heard it or whatever, they just kind of assumed it, and they started spreading that, and other people started saying it. And then some people went to some Galaxy S10s and I guess some shops around, and they actually saw that within the settings, it was actually showing that there was only 6 gigs of RAM within it, and it was a regular Galaxy S10 variant, not even the S10e. So that was pretty crazy. Like, how is Samsung going to go and just sell a phone that has 6 gigs of RAM and not even really tell anybody? And people kind of assumed that the Galaxy S10, the regular variant for the 128 gig base model, only had 6 gigs of RAM. And in my opinion, that would have been crazy. That would have been a humongous crazy thing. But apparently what actually happened was, and I don't even know why Samsung did this, it seems like a stupid thing, they shipped off the demo units, or like the shop units, the ones you see in the stores, with only 6 gigs of RAM. But the variants that everyone will be receiving, if you pre-ordered or whatever, the ones I will be getting, those are going to have 8 gigs of RAM within it, even for the base model. So that is good news, but it's also kind of weird. Now, that was coming from the mouth of Samsung, so I do kind of wonder what's going to happen if we do get these phones, and let's say some of them do have 6 gigs of RAM inside of it instead of the 8 gigs, and that's going to be super, super crazy. Could you imagine you pay for a phone that has 8 gigs of RAM, but it ends up only having 6 gigs? In my opinion, I still think 6 gigs of RAM is a lot, but you're not necessarily paying for what you get. So I guess people are just going to have to wait until they get their actual units, but this is some crazy stuff. Again, Samsung said that the shipped units will have 8 gigs of RAM, but we're just going to have to wait and see. This is a weird problem. I didn't necessarily think Samsung this fast was going to already run into something, but as long as the phones that we get do have 8 gigs of RAM, that's all that really matters. This is a slight issue and a slight bump in the road, but I really do think the Galaxy S10, I'm rooting for it, man. I like the Galaxy S10. I think it's a very, very superb phone, and I cannot wait for it to actually become in my hands and to actually test it out further and compare it to all these other phones I have too, man. But that is pretty much it, man. A quick little video. If you have any questions or anything, leave it down in the comment section below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about the Galaxy S10. Again, leave it down in the comment sections. Hit that like button, that'll mean so much. Leave a like for Beatrice, that'll mean so much. Hit that subscribe button as well. Giveaway happening tomorrow. I have 4 iPhones I have to give away tomorrow, so stay tuned for that video. All the links in the description, my Twitter, my Instagram, my second channel, all those links. Check them out, it would really mean a lot. But more importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, everyone.